Hey everyone, and welcome back to another eShop Deals video, where we take a look at some of the best sales currently available on the Nintendo Switch eShop. And today I have another list of 25 great games to pick up, but just before we jump into that, a quick reminder just as usual to leave a comment down below and be subscribed to the channel to automatically be entered in the $10 eShop gift card giveaway. And while you're down there, there's also a link to the last eShop Deals video because a lot of those deals are still running today and I just don't go over them 2 videos in a row. So now with all that out of the way, let's jump into today's deals. Just don't forget to hit that like button. So our first game for today is going to be Laika Aged Through Blood. That is 35% off, $12.99, and will be running till March 27th. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania set in a Western-style post-apocalyptic world. You'll take control of Laika, an anthropomorphic coyote who navigates the desolate landscape on a motorcycle. The motorcycle mechanics are really central to the gameplay, allowing for acceleration, braking, reversing, and rotation to traverse the uneven terrains. Combat involves using various firearms, each with limited ammunition that can be reloaded by performing full backward rotations on the motorcycle. This is really a game that emphasizes strategic maneuvering, as you have to deflect or block enemy attacks using the underside of the motorcycle and carefully plan your movements to avoid fatal crashes. Fair warning here, before you get a handle of the mechanics, this is an extremely challenging game. But it is definitely one that also stood out thanks to its innovative gameplay and emotionally charged narrative. So if you can tolerate a high difficulty level and you're looking for a unique and artistically rich experience, this game's going to be a great pickup. Now next, that brings us to Beserk Boy. That is 40% off, $12, and running till March 20th. Now this game is a 2D action platformer that draws inspiration from classic titles like Mega Man and Sonic the Hedgehog. You'll take control of Kai, who gains the ability to transform into different elemental forms, each offering unique abilities and combat styles. The game emphasizes fast-paced platforming, fluid combat, and vibrant pixel art visuals reminiscent of 16-bit era games. You'll have to navigate through diverse stages, battling enemies, collecting power-ups, and unlocking new transformations that enhance both traversal and combat abilities. Now this game is truly a polished and enjoyable action platforming experience that pays homage to the classic games it's based on. And it's definitely a very worthwhile play for any fans of retro-inspired platformers. Now our next game is going to be Astebros. That is 60% off, $5.19, and will be running till March 17th. Now this game is a roguelike action-adventure game set in the same universe as Astebros. It also features a very 16-bit Sega Genesis-inspired artistic style, with the game even being able to run on that original console. The gameplay will have you choosing from one of multiple character classes, each with distinct abilities, and embark on a procedurally generated dungeon run filled with enemies, traps, and treasures. The game emphasizes replayability through its randomized level layouts, diverse character progression, and cooperative multiplayer mode, allowing you to team up and tackle the challenges with a friend. Overall, this is a solid roguelike experience with engaging combat and a beautiful 16-bit art style. So if you're a fan of retro-inspired challenging dungeon crawlers, this one will be a great choice for this week. Our next game for today is going to be Knights and Bikes. That is 50% off, $9.99, and will be running till March 25th. Now this game is a cooperative action-adventure game set on the fictional British island of Penfurzy in the late 1980s. You'll be following the adventures of 2 girls, Nessa and Demelza, as they explore the island in search of a legendary treasure to save Demelza's family home. The game emphasizes exploration, puzzle solving, and combat, all woven into a narrative that captures the essence of childhood imagination and friendship. Now you can play this game in solo play with AI controlling the second character, or in local and online co-op modes. This game truly offers a nostalgic and heartwarming journey with tons to enjoy. It'll be a great pickup for this week for anyone who truly enjoys games that show the spirit of childhood adventures. Now next, we have Arranger, a role puzzling adventure that is 50% off, $9.99, and will be running till March 21st. Now this is a truly unique puzzle adventure game. You'll take control of Gemma, a misfit seeking adventure beyond her small town. The game features sliding puzzles where you need to move Gemma and other objects by shifting rows and columns on a grid, along with some immovable objects and barriers to add a level of complexity. Now, as you progress through the game, the puzzles will become increasingly challenging, but it's important to note that there exists an option to bypass them if you really get stuck. Now, this is a game that truly offers a unique and engaging puzzle experience with its innovative mechanics, charming narrative, and beautiful presentation. If you're a fan of puzzle games and you're looking for a really original experience, this is one of the best games to come out in the last few years. Now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Extra Continent, who said it's hard to make a decision, the video helps a lot. Well, I'm really glad it was a help because that's basically why I'm doing them. So now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. Now if we jump back into the deals, our next one is going to be on the Lara Croft collection that is 50% off, $9.99, and will be running till March 21st. Now this collection rather brings together two top-down action-adventure titles, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, and Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Now these spin-off games differ from the mainline Tomb Raider series, focusing rather on cooperative puzzle solving, platforming, and combat. You can play this game alone, but you can also team up with friends locally or online to explore ancient temples and defeat enemies using a combination of skills and teamwork. And although these are still a ton of fun alone, they are really best experienced with a friend. So if you're a fan of the franchise but you'd rather something a little different for this week, this can be a really great pickup. Now next, I do want to mention that all the various Mega Man games are on sale currently. However, I chose to highlight my favorite of the bunch, which is the Mega Man X Legacy Collection that is 60% off, $7.99, and running till March 31st. Now this collection compiles the first 4 titles of the Mega Man X series. These are 2D action platformers that follow the protagonist X in a futuristic setting, battling robots known as Mavericks. Now in my opinion, this is truly the 4 best Mega Man games that you can pick up in the whole series, with Mega Man X4 and the original Mega Man X being personal favorites of mine. And whether you're a veteran or newcomer to the series, I really think this is a great place to start your Mega Man journey. It's also important to note that they added in a museum mode, concept art, music tracks, and a new X challenge mode where you can face multiple bosses simultaneously. So if you're a fan of retro gaming and you want to pick up one of the best series of all time, this one's going to be a great choice for this week. Now next we have Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak the Deluxe Edition that is 71% off, $19.99, and running till March 31st. Now this game is an epic action RPG where you have to hunt massive monsters across beautifully designed environments. This has been a long-running series in Japan, and this game is known for introducing the wire bug mechanic for enhanced mobility and verticality, along with the Sunbreak expansion, which adds a new region, master rank quests, and even more challenging monsters. And this game overall really offers a rich and rewarding experience that excels in combat, exploration, and cooperative play. It is important, however, to note that there is a steep learning curve in the beginning and a grind-heavy progression system. However, if you're already a fan of the Monster Hunter series or deep action RPG experiences, this game is a must-play yet again. Now we aren't done with Monster Hunter yet because we have Monster Hunter Stories Deluxe Collection that is also 43% off, $39.99, and running till March 31st. Now this collection brings together the original Monster Hunter stories and its sequel Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, offering a unique blend of traditional turn-based RPG mechanics within the expansive Monster Hunter universe. with these titles focusing on a narrative-driven experience where you assume the role of a rider who forms bonds with monsters known as monsties to battle alongside them. The game emphasizes exploration, monster collection, and strategic combat, appealing to both newcomers and longtime fans of the franchise. Overall, this is a charming and accessible entry point into the Monster Hunter universe, particularly for those who prefer turn-based RPGs. And if you're looking for a different take on the monster collection and taming genre, this collection is going to be one of your best options.
Rathalos aren't monsters to worship, or to make bonds with.
Now last for our featured section, we have yet again a whole series of games that are on sale, the Resident Evil series. And I'm once again going to pick out one of my favorite games to feature, which is Resident Evil 4, that is 50% off $9.99 and running till March 31st. Now just as the series has done multiple times, this game once again revolutionized the survival horror genre by introducing an over-the-shoulder camera perspective and a greater emphasis on action-oriented gameplay. You take on the role of Leon S. Kennedy as he embarks on a mission to rescue the US president's daughter from a cult in rural Spain. The game combines intense combat, resource management, and puzzle-solving elements, delivering a thrilling and immersive experience. Not to mention that the Nintendo Switch version offers the full game with the added benefit of portability. Now this game remains until today a landmark title in gaming, offering a blend of action and horror that continues to captivate players, even getting a remake on other systems. So if you've never had a chance to play this classic of the survival horror genre, or you just have a ton of nostalgia for it, right now is a great time to pick it up. So now it's time for today's Sizzle Reel of Deals, with 15 other great games to pick up during this sale. We're now at the end of today's eShop deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so appreciated here at the channel. And lastly, on the way out, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on the notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.